All right, hello, and welcome to another Life of Alaina's videos. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the SBA. We're almost to the finish line with the SBA stuff for me personally. This will be like the last thing to see if I could possibly get besides the loan increase. So that might be the only other video that I might be talking about later on. But I will be trying to help other entrepreneurs still get the targeted advance. So I will probably mention it, but might not do as many videos on it. But okay, so like I said, today's video we are going to be pretty much I got an invitation. Let me tell you a little backstory. So I have been I don't know, talk about this SBA stuff since like, I don't know, December of 2020. I applied last year for the EIDL grant, but they ran out of funding. So I got the $1,000 loan from the SBA, which does have to be paid back. They're thinking they might try to turn it into a grant, hopefully. But either way, it's like $5 a month for 30 years. Not that bad at all. But pretty much skip forward this year, 2021, they relaunched the EIDL grant program. But they did make a lot of changes to it, but it wasn't the same program necessarily, so they could make changes to it, I guess, even though it kind of sucked because, not everybody wind up qualifying for it. That I'm not going to go into the backstory too much, but anyways, so I got the invitation to do the targeted advance, which is the grant. It's the $10,000 grant. And so I got the invitation to do it because they were only doing invites only. And so I applied, and I knew I was gonna have an issue. I'm big into like tarot cards and stuff like that, y'all. Like not super, super big, but I do like to ask them questions and stuff. So like I had asked my tarot cards, I was like, hey, like, am I gonna get this, this money? I like to say shmoney, like, but I asked them, I was like, am I gonna get this shmoney, this $10,000? You know what I mean? Like, come on, give me something good. And so, pretty much my tarot cards was like, yeah, if you willing to fight for it. And so I was like, okay, I'll fight for it. But I was like, at the same time, that's when the SBA was saying, that there's not going to be any type of reconsideration. So if you apply and you get denied, and I don't even think they was telling people why you were getting denied, they were just denying you, and then you just had to like move on with your life. And then they had to change some things where they will allow reevaluations because there was problems with like the IRS not filing. Your taxes wouldn't be filed yet, even though they should have been filed. And so people was getting denied because of that reason, and that's not necessarily your problem. You get what I'm saying? So pretty much they changed some stuff saying that they will do reevaluations, and they were also telling you why you got denied and stuff like that. So, which really worked out great for me, but like I already knew why I would get denied is because my taxes, it was my first year in business in 2019. That was my first year, and so right before the pandemic happened, and I wasn't quite sure about how to do tax information, so my stuff was all messed up, y'all. So I knew that I would have an issue with it because I've been having some issues with it before with definitely the SBA more so. So yeah. So pretty much I knew I was gonna get denied, but like I said, the tarot cards was like, hey, if you fight for it, then yeah. And I was like, okay, how am I fight? But then once they did the reevaluation, I was like, okay, tarot. So I was all like, there's a chance. And so like I was just like, okay. And I was glad that I applied when I applied because like, like it just worked out for me, like with timing and stuff. So I applied, I put in my monthly gross receipts and stuff like that. Then later on, I did get a denial letter, which I expected. And I already knew, hey, it's coming. Just when is it going to come? And so then I put in all my gross receipts and sent them the reason why my stuff was all messed up. And my agent emailed me back like some information that was needed. And so I submitted that information. Then I got approved. And with less than a week later, I got funded the $10,000. And within that week, I also got the invitation to do the supplemental grant. So that's where we are right now. The supplemental grant is a $5,000 grant, and that's for people who were most hit. So people, what is it? Low income community. You have 1 to 10 employees. So the other one, the targeted EIDL targeted is under 300. This one is 1 to 10 employees. So me as a solopreneur, I am one. And then what was the other thing? Oh, and instead of 31% decrease in gross receipts, what 2019 versus 2020, this one is more than 50%. So I always like to say 51%. So 51% decrease 2019 versus 2020 gross receipts. So if you hit those marks and you already got the EIDL advance, then you may qualify for it. So this is where we are right now. I just want to give y'all a backstory. If y'all haven't been following me, definitely like, share, and subscribe. And like I say, hit that bell so you're the first one notified about new videos. Okay. So it's just saying that the SBA has launched a new round of EIDL Advance. It's called the Supplemental Targeted Grant. Advance, which is a grant. It says it provides the smallest and hardest hit eligible businesses with a supplemental payment of $5,000. It says, according to our records, you submitted an application to the EIDL Advance and may be eligible for this other grant. And pretty much it's just saying that it will not exceed $15,000. Okay, so, and then it's pretty much saying everything that I was saying, located in a low-income community, economic loss greater than 50%. During an 8-week period. So greater than means more than 50%. So 51% or more. Have 10 or fewer employees. So yeah, that's what it is. And so here we are, and I was on the portal and I didn't see it on there to like just click. Most of the time you have to like click like a blue button and say, I don't know, like I want to be included into this grant or whatever, or else you just be pending. Which I think is dumb, to be honest, but whatever. All right, so here we are right now. Pretty much I just typed in either your EIN number or your SSN number. And then it just says the same thing. You may be eligible for the supplemental $5,000 grant. Eligibility, all that does not have to be repaid. So yeah. So right here, it just says, I would like to be considered for the supplemental targeted advance of $5,000. Either you pick yes or you pick no. And I'm going to pick yes. Yes, I would like to be considered for a supplemental targeted advance of $5,000. So then you're going to pick I'm not a robot. Hopefully you're not a robot. And then that is right there. All right. So, and then that's the end. So, then you'll see if you get it or not. Hopefully I get it. That would be great. And then, oh yeah, you have to watch out for this type of stuff too. They do expire most of the time. Like I remember the EIDL grant application. That's why it's really important to check your emails, because they said that after 30 days from when they sent the application to you, it expires. So yeah, check your emails and apply for this money. But that's pretty much it. It just says my application is submitted. If you like this video, definitely like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you're the first one notified about new videos. And thank y'all so much for checking me out and following me. I'll have some more entrepreneur videos coming out. So definitely thank you so much, and see you later. Bye.